Alright, let's get started. I want to bring attention to this slow bro who's being... The girl talks about Pokemon not obeying if you don't have enough badges, and yet she's telling the slow bro to use moves they can't learn anyway, like Punch, Boom. Not really a part of the run. But I was running around earlier, so I wanted to bring attention to that. Let's get a rare candy. He might actually want to use those at the end of the run to get quick level ups to avoid grinding. Last time we managed to beat, so now we have to go north towards Nugget Bridge. Well, first of all, we need to battle our rival. Now, I believe this is the first time we actually have to battle our rival and win, because the last time we battled him was at the beginning of the game. We could only growl. And the time after that, they could battle him west of Viridian. Not forced, so we didn't have to go back to it later, but important. So now, we just do the same waste of powder in order to make sure it can't really hurt. It has access to Gust, but it's really do it. As long as we keep using Growl, it shouldn't be much of an issue at all. So they use Gust. We'll do 7 damage, and we use is what I'm saying. Flying type, one eating the Ivysaur who's 6, especially with such a weak move like that. I could poison it, but I want that back. While Pidgeotto isn't really much of an issue, to deal with Charmander. Charmander's way too strong for any besides Ivysaur to deal with. Luckily, it's not a Charmeleon yet. It shouldn't be as much as it could. Alright, there we go. Pidgeotto has been defeated. Next up is Charmander, as I was mentioning before. Now, all we need to do is... It might be a good idea to sleep powder first. Well, probably land a hit. So, that's one. Don't sleep powder. But the only thing make this break even. Turns asleep, so it's all good, but we're only healing 5 health. All that much. All we can really do is just growl, even though it's not really effective. He's not doing an excessive amount of damage, and he's not burning us. Which is good for us. If he did, well, we're missing. Okay. Charmander's asleep now. Let's just keep draining Charmander's health. As long as he sleep for a while. Doing so much. Oh. That's not good. Well, now it's asleep again, but now we're taking burn damage. Does that do more damage than Leech Seed is healing? It is. Really not good. Oh. Well, then I guess we lose, don't we? Not necessarily. Carrots. But I probably should have tried to use it. It's okay. Sleep turns, but fine. Actually, I think we could switch out to Spearow number. Try to get KO by Ember. And then switch back to Zubat and get the Keeper to win. I mean, we can't Leech Seed anything else anymore. Still do have the strat we were talking about last time, where we just Leer a lot and then use Supersonic in order to get quick KOs. The opponent has left their Abra and Rattata. That means that Abra can't do anything. So, free to Leer 6 times and then use Rattata. Only issue. But it is still a Rattata, so there's, well, actually it's a higher level Rattata than our Pokemon. Might lose this one, but get XP out of it, so it's not, and we're not really worried. So we'll go into Zubat now. And we could take out Abra with the Supersonic attack. Okay, it didn't hit itself in confusion this time, but it's bound to eventually. And as you can see, it was enough to just one-shot. Now we need to do the same thing to Rattata, which is kind of difficult, because Rattata can actually fight back. I mean, if you're just gonna Tail Whip us, then go ahead. The more Leers I get off of Rattata, the better. And I didn't expect Spearow to be hit anyway. That's 2. 2 is good. Now, if we're lucky, he'll go for Leer again. Tail Whip. Now, if Supersonic hits, hit. Of course. F. This is a strong start to the stream, isn't it? It's okay. It's fine. We didn't even lose that much money, actually. We did get some XP from Pidgeotto, too. Anyways, let's try doing this again. This time, let's win. That'd be better. Okay, let's try this again. Do exactly what we did last time. Not gonna be any faster, but if time we'll be able to get turns on Charmander, but also, you know, not miss Sleep Powder so much and, you know, not get burned. Stuff. If we didn't get burned, we probably would have been in a better position because I could have just kept switching out Ivysaur and recovering health at the end. Oh. Never mind, we don't have a strong start. Fine. So, has been put back to sleep. Regain lots of health and wake up immediately. Okay. Okay. Double crit. Always good. Still. So Pidgeotto has been KO'd. Maybe we'll get a level up. Look, it's Charmander. Start with a Sleep Powder. Leech Seed. Now let's hope that it doesn't wake up so quickly. Wake up quickly this. Okay. Please work with me. Sleep for like 3 turns. I'm not asking for much. Yeah, Ivysaur might be able to recover. Attack after all. But Ivysaur's health, so I'm gonna switch out into Paris. Because if Paris takes Ember attack, it'll be KO. But when we switch back to Ivysaur, we'll regain Ivysaur. Had lost because it's a new turn. Sleep. Oh. Feels bad, man. No, I just can't catch a break. Charmander, just end it. The worst part about this is that I'm pretty sure that Zubat is going to be the only Pokemon left, and Charmander won't live this. Which means that we're stuck with an Abra versus Zubat. Can't attack it. If run out of Supersonics. If we run out of Supersonics, I'm gonna have to reset because I can't use an attacking. Possible that we could be good rolls on Supersonic. That's good. Kinda wish Zubat had another move besides Supersonic that it's allowed to use. That way I wouldn't have to worry so much about it. Like in the beginning, HC was our only move for Bulbasaur. Actually, this is pretty good. Probably shouldn't say that or else it's gonna jinx it. Oh, maybe Zubat will actually be able to against both of enemies. Beat Rattata as well. Yeah, I'm a fan of free XP for Zubat. I wasn't expecting it to be this way though. Super do that. Ow. Oh no. Just end it. And that does so much. If we had gotten the Supersonic off last battle, Rattata would really have been KO'd. Ah, that's frustrating. It could still happen. Okay, it didn't happen. This isn't gonna happen as often as you think it is. I'm telling you that our Pokemon are gonna grow strong, and then we're not gonna get absolutely destroyed by Charmanders anymore. Maybe. Actually, I guess it's gonna be a bit of an issue for a while until we get better luck with our sleep powders. Good experience points at least. Try not to get crit this time right away. And last battle we got crit twice in a row in success. Dust. Okay, it's Sand attacking us now, but I don't really think that's much of an issue. We can always switch out when Charmander comes in to something else to be able to reset the accuracy. I mean, it's wasting the turn. We could have switched out into something like Paris. It's better than missing, which we've been missing a lot against Charmander specifically. Actually, I think we've used enough growls. Possibly switch maybe something like Spearow in order to just tank hits. Maybe even Zubat. Still want to keep that around. I mean, why not? Spearow will regain. Well, Zubat will help. It barely took anything. Well, it didn't quite work out there, but it's not like Zubat was taking anyway at its level. At least it's getting free XP. Fusion Zubat. Ivysaur is level 24. Each Ivysaur is now much stronger than it was before. Accurate. Wait, what? Oh, you're out. Changed. Of course, I missed Leech Seed. It's fine. 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 Nice, but enough Leech Seed, Commander, and Rattata. And even if we don't have enough for Rattata, we could always powder. That's more than enough. We just need to make sure and deal with Charmander. It will work because it's already a poison type. And now, this isn't the nightmarish magic bounce Abra that would absolutely destroy like our Leaf Seed Poison and Supersonic. If it was, I guess the most we would have to growl until runs out of but then against Kadabra will eventually come from this absolutely destroy us. Kadabra is such a on the first battle, but it's actually going to be a very difficult threat to overcome later on. We missed Sleep Powder right away. Ivysaur. Jeez. Missing Sleep Powder on Charmander, not even twice in a row. Man, thank you. Second turn awake, please. There's no reason you're gonna get the second turn awake. It's like switching to Zubat. For Sonicking, which do right now because this is your turn and Charmander is likely gonna wake up. Yep, likely gonna wake up. Bad yet. What we could do is we could use there, and they're just sleeping. And because we're worried that Charmander's actually going to be Ivysaur, we're gonna switch over to Zubat. This is second turn. Charmander's not awake yet. Zubat can use Supersonic. Still alive. Is wasting turns on Charmander's better. Charmander hurt itself and means there's more turns for Zubat to regain health. Even gonna let Paris go down here. I was actually kind of concerned that Paris would gain XP because Charmander hit itself in Confusion. Ivysaur, because we want Ivysaur to regain health from Leech Seed. Send in the level 8 speed. It's all good. This is perfect. Not the first try rival that I wanted, but I mean, I like how I just declared I won that attack right here. Like all of my right there. Oh, that did nothing. Rattata, I mean, it's hard to remember that I am so over-leveled when I'm still getting wrecked by Pokemon that are under 20. What we need to do, wait until Poison and Leech Seed are able to take out Rattata. Be enough? It should be this turn. Yeah, he gave me 288, I'm pretty sure. That's less, and I ended up getting. Game checker. It's so upsetting that you get the Versus Seeker and Vermilion and instead got the Fame Checker and Cerulean. Like the Fame Checker, it was a fun item in Gen 3, but run here is absolute garbage. So I'd rather have the versus Pokemon. Of course, there are no trainers just yet that we could use it on. No. We should probably save the game. Battling our rival for 26. That's not good. Not good at all. Now we have to get through Nugget Bridge. So let's do that. First Pokemon up is Caterpie. You cannot go from the rival to 10 Caterpies now. Find Caterpies around here. I think you might be able to find Caterpies further south? I don't think so though. Vermilion maybe? Above that, in that area? Above Vermilion? I don't know. I would think that the Caterpies over there would be stronger than level 10 anyway. Maybe bulls that are over there. So at least we could get free XP from this. As slow as it is, we'll make it past Nugget Bridge and wrap around south of Vermilion once we get the SS ticket. We complete and if we and then maybe even the third gym. Granted, the rival wasn't supposed to take as long as it. Luckily, our rival doesn't have any of these. E-Drill, it would have thing to say the least. Just wait until Bug Catcher runs out of Pokemon. The big issue of these Bug Catchers is that you have a lot of Pokemon that are garbage, but it takes the same amount of turns to beat them because we're doing damage. So that just results in us taking forever to beat Bug Catchers. Does anybody even use Weedle in a playthrough in Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green? Because they want to. I mean, I was having this discussion though. I don't know anybody who actually uses Weedle. I've seen people use Caterpie because the one actually has quite a few good moves. E-Drill doesn't really, not in Gen 1 and Gen 3. I mean, Butterfree has access to Confuse Powder or Poison Powder. Not a bad Pokemon for this, but we're training up. It's another Pokemon that's weak to Fire. It doesn't have the best of stats. It can't really tank hits the same way that Ivysaur can. Scale well in the late game is more of what I'm say. I guess all we could do is just Metapod until we manage to win. Well, we're halfway there. I mean, we gained some extra XP from being Pidgeotto so many times. So it's possible we managed to gain XP to be on par with how we should have been if we had battled the other trainers up to this point. Because a lot of the trainers we skipped had like level 10 Pokemon. Didn't really give any XP. The battle we're currently in now, where we battled 4 Pokemon and really that close to level could have been. Well, let's just keep doing our best. Unfortunately, no matter how far we go, we're still gonna have to run into a lot of poison types. Which means we're gonna have to go the slow route of Leech Seed and Growl until we take them down. And there goes Kakuna. That's one of the 5 trainers in Nugget Bridge down. It has taken almost 40 minutes for us to take down 2 trainers. But we shall press on. We have perseverance. This is the trainer I was talking about that has 2 grass-type Pokemon, but poison types. You cannot use against her. So instead, we want to lead with Leer to reduce the stats of... Oh. Never mind, she starts with the Pidgey. I suppose the last 2 Pokemon are Grass-type Pokemon. He isn't really here to beat. To lull me into a false sense of security that she might have Nidorans and Pidgey. She has Pokemon that we're unable to catch. Nugget Bridge. So let's just Poison Powder it and Leech Seed it and quickly dispose of Pidgey. I mean, the extra XP for Spearow won't really matter, but I'm not really missing P for Ivysaur because it's just a level 12 Pidgey. It's not that serious. And Pidgey keeps taking damage. Over it. Yo. Next up is Oddish. This was the Pokemon out. About the grass and boost. Oddish has any moves that are really threatening. Last Pokemon Bellsprout does though. Bellsprout has the combination of Growth and Vine Whip. Growth increases its special attack, while Vine Whip is a special attack in general. That means it could possibly defeat us, at +6 maybe. I mean, it also has Wrap and stuff like that, so Ivysaur isn't even safe from being worn down eventually and losing. To be 6. That means we could switch up to something. Being Zubat. Zubat's slightly stronger than I needed it to be because of the XP it gained. Battle with So what we could do is Sonic, but it also just means that I can take more hits. See? Oh. 2 hits should KO it, which is absolutely great, fantastic. As opposed to the several hundred, well not several hundred, but it would have taken many other more hits for Oddish to lose if we had done it the other way, of just supersonicking without leering. The first time I did this, I was very upset when I got past Oddish through just supersonicking without leering, and then seeing that this trainer actually had a Bellsprout too. Because the opponent used Wrap on us, we can't switch out, so Spearow is not going to be able to be what's doing a lot. But this is why we got 2 Spearows instead of 1. Spearow just doesn't have the defensive stat long enough against the opponent. But we managed to get quite a few hits off. Now we can just go to our other Spearow and leer with that one instead. This Spearow is stronger, so it won't take as much damage. Already have hits right there. Watch out anyway, because it used Wrap. So that was as low as it was gonna go. Bellsprout can use Growth, like I said, in order to increase the power of its Vine Whips. Luckily, Zubat 4 times resists Vine Whip, so we're not too worried about getting hit by that. We're more worried about getting hit by Wrap and just dying. So let's hope that doesn't happen. It isn't likely to happen. Wrap isn't a strong move after all. I mean, look how much it's doing to Spearow. And Spearow is only level 10. It's level 14 now. We're freed from Wrap, so we can just go to Zubat. The thing about Bellsprout is it's much stronger than Oddish is, but it doesn't have the defenses that Oddish has. I'm pretty positive. It means that Bellsprout can... oh boy. I guess it could do a lot of damage if it crits us. Sonic has only 55 accuracy, so I'm not bad. It'd be really nice if we had Confuse Ray over Sonic, but what can you do, right? Got past the robot. Congratulations. Now all we need to do is heal up and continue full. Get through Nugget Bridge before the stream is over. Raring to go. But I'm smart enough to save it before engaging any other opponents. It's something that I've learned so I don't have to, you know, repeat difficult trainers again. Something I should have been doing more often. Sandshrew. Nice to see you, buddy. Sandshrew is a pretty cool Pokemon. I feel like it's a bit underrated. A Lowland Sandshrew line is really cool. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's an Igloo. And a Lowland Sandslash is a pretty good Pokemon. It has the Slush Rush ability to switch speed into Hail. Right there. Especially since Hail has always been such a bad as long as I can remember. In Gen 3 had what? It had Kyogre and Groudon, and Gen 3 Tyranitar had, which created permanent weather, but 4 is the gen that introduced the perma weather for Hail, which is Abomasnow's Snow Warning ability. Unfortunately, Abomasnow just compare to Kyogre or Groudon. It got a Mega. You say Abomasnow ever compared to most? It was better when we got Alolan Ninetales, because Ninetales has such a good typing. Typing in general, you could probably have any dual typing with Fairy and the Pokemon will wind up better. I mean, you can make a point. Ekans, and it would probably be better than what Arbok is right now. You know how that would look like. That also influenced why. But if you Pokemon that didn't get a Fairy typing, that could have. Or maybe they should have. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. I feel like Pokemon like Milotic, Uxie, Azelf, Mesprit, Sharna could have gotten a Fairy typing. Maybe even BTM. Being that they're from space. Space, I'm pretty sure. Able, I mean, it's not pink, but I don't think you have to be pink to be a more like Tapu Koko and Tapu Fini. Pink at all. And it would also differentiate Emperor from who is Psychic type from the same gen. Yeah, Reunipus is a monster of a Psychic type. I don't see it get used as much, but whenever I do see it get used, it's usually really, really threatening and powerful. If we had to fight if we had to fight a Uniclus in this run, I don't know how we'd be able to manage. Because like I was mentioning, Magic Guard is a stupid ability like this. It would probably affect Gen 4 and onward runs of Attacklocks. Not opposed to doing them. If I do Attacklocks, where I stream them to make sure they're actual. I don't have to start over, because imagine if I had decided, hey, I don't need this zoom out. I came all the way down here. Start over because in order to be able to audition film. It would have been quite unfortunate. And neither end is almost finish this up. We'll be almost done with them. Actually, have to go back for the next battle, so we can just get as many trainers as possible. Like I said, we can make up any XP that we don't lose by just losing to later on. All really the same. The only thing we're not going to be able to get is the Experience Share. Experience Share requires you to have, I think, maybe different Pokemon caught. 30, something like that. It's something that I don't feel comfortable doing in this run. Because I don't need to do that. So it would just be easier to just getting to wild encounters in battle. Since we're gonna get the Versus Secret million, we'll be able to grind using that. But we should grind until we catch new Pokemon. Gym is gonna be an electric type gym. It's gonna give Ivysaur just slightly more problems, water or gym. That's why Ivysaur is such a great Pokemon, because as a starter, it could just destroy the first 3 gyms. Even Erica is unable to really break Ivysaur because Ivysaur 4 times resist grass type moves. Oh my gosh. How are we doing on everything? Stop me? The possibility for you doing that is for you to have. I was gonna say something witty, but I think the main key speaks for itself. Mankey's a bad Pokemon. It's just that it's not all that threatening in this. Threatening is top line for some strange reason. Just what it needs to be able to handle the Pokemon I feel like should be able to take out Machop. Stuff like Seismic Toss, with really breakthrough Pokemon like Ice, who rely on just tanking hits. The damage of Seismic Toss makes it really hard for us to stall out opponents. He manages to KO. And along with that, I'm pretty sure Machop has the Guts ability, which means if we poison it, it's going to power up its other moves. We have 7 Leaf Seeds, nothing but anyway, because something could possibly. Pokemart guy. He has an Ekans. What do you know, guys? We're about to finish up. Nugget only took an. I think that's pretty hype. Doing our best. We can't poison Ekans, so here's more Leech Seeds. Growls. Something worth mentioning, I guess, is still a lot of trainers up ahead. Pretty sure this route has Oddishes, Sprouts, but none of those Pokemon are really worth catching, so we're still gonna stick with just Ivysaur. This from Heroes when needed. Quite a while. More than 3 badges before we actually find a Pokemon that we can actually rely on. But that's okay. the stronger Ivysaur becomes, the better. Ivysaur takes damage from confusion, then he dies inside. A lot of me dies inside when I miss Sleep Powder consecutively. Bye. We took down 3 consecutive trainers without having to go back and heal. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, at least we have running